Всем привет, с вами Данил Барбах. Мы продолжаем проходить NBA 2K13. 120 у нас МСП больше половины. Ладно, поехали. Следующая игра. С кем у нас сейчас будет? Нью-Йорк Никс. Охереть.
It's time for some hoops at FedEx Forum, home of the Grizzlies, and we're bringing it to you live.
Это
on
пипец, не
today's
прострел.
Hi everyone, I'm Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Happy to have you along.
Они сейчас это выиграют, как я сказал.
Grizzlies.
Ни хрена на одно очко. Охереть.
59 seconds left in the first quarter. Smith kicks to Novak. Got it. Good job in the low post.
What a great example of how to set a good pick. He really allowed his man a wide open look.
Feeds to Bayless. There's the three. It's rebounded by New York. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Yeah, their offense struggled for almost that entire game. You know, whenever they did start to put together something during a decent stretch, it just seemed to end just as quickly as it began.
Yeah, but even so, there weren't many of those decent stretches. I mean, talk about being in a rut.
Here's the Cobra, and some very good points for him on that possession.
Right out of the gate, just filling it up.
Both teams are, guys. I mean, points coming fast and furious.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Now, here's Felton. He's guarded closely, and that is good. Felton has got 8 points.
I can imagine they're going to hear an earful about this next stop. I mean, that's 3 straight field goals given up right in the middle of the lane. Inexcusable.
Well, defense starts at the rim. I mean, you want teams shooting the ball from the outside, and that's not happening. They're just giving up everything inside.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Knicks out front.
Tune in next Wednesday. Carmelo Anthony and the New York Knicks take on Dirk Nowitzki and the Dallas Mavericks. Live from Dallas. It's the real deal.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. He gathers. It's held in by Thomas.
Well defended, and he's not someone who responds well to that kind of defensive pressure.
It was a season of highs and lows for the Knicks last year, and one of their lows was how they played when they were on the road. Just not up to their standards.
The Cobra, he's in at the point. Tony Allen and Rudy Gay, the 2 wings. Arthur out there with Maurice Spates. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Here's the Cobra. An easy 2 points on the layup. The Cobra's got his second bucket of the night.
Made that one look easy, didn't they?
And it was the play of the Knicks on the road that really, took them backwards and forced them to scramble, Clark, just to get in the playoffs. It was always tough for them, Steve. But they got in, unfortunately losing in the first round to Miami.
Yeah, but going 14-19 just isn't going to get it done. I think it was a good indication that the Knicks just weren't quite good enough last year. They made the playoffs, but they didn't do anything. They've got to improve their performance on the road this year and take that next step as a team.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Kevin, Tony Allen is such an aggressive defender. Asked about his defensive philosophy, he said, I look at what the scorer does, and I do my best to contain that. That's how I get down, period and point blank. There's no blueprint for it. We've got a great video and editing guy, and we're tied together like an orange to its peel. Kevin?
Thanks, Doris. He's such a character, so passionate about his defensive role. Grizzlies making a switch here. Roten's checked in. Lonnie Brewer's checked in for the Knicks. Offensive rebound. Felton can't get it to go.
Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game.
The Cobra.
Ты как, не можешь забить,
Off
что ли?
target from the baseline. Well, it was the Memphis Grizzlies in the last game lost to the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And guys, had their free throw shooting been anywhere near up to par, I think it would have changed everything in that game.
No doubt about it. I mean, there is a carryover effect when you're not having success at the line. It infiltrates other parts of your game.
The feed to Brewer. The dish to Mello. Smith outside. Puts up a three. Can't get it to go. Now Memphis takes it the other way. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
Я тут
Yeah, this
стою.
was an
Ладно.
interconference matchup a year ago, and they had no problem with it, winning both matchups.
Throwing it down with one hand and making it look easy.
Easy and fun. He just thrives on making the D look silly.
Yeah, which is something he does pretty often, Kevin.
To go back to Steve's comment, even though they only faced them twice, they looked like they knew exactly what to expect.
Well, you know, all in all, it was a pretty successful year for them inside and outside their conference. They handled their business.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Marc Gasol is checked in for Spates. Randolph comes in for Jarrell Arthur. Quincy Pondexter, he's checked in for Rudy Gay. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Roten. Both free throws good from Felton.
You know, a lot of players love playing with Felton because of the way
Хотя у нас
he
есть
throws
шанс
the alley-oop.
выиграть.
He
Конец
makes it
второго
look easy,
тайма, а
but
наш
really
разница
it's not
шариков.
easy. Throwing a precise alley-oop is kind of an art form in this league. You got to put it right on the money and anticipate when that leaper is going to get to the spot.
Right. Art form is a good way to describe it. Felton makes it look so easy, but, you know, it really is a play that requires a very
Да
good
ты чё?
understanding between teammates as well. And sometimes I think we just forget that communication that is so necessary. Brewer issues to Chandler. Outside, Felton. He feeds it to Brewer. Back to Felton. And the foul called on the Cobra. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot two. The Knicks have hit 6 free throws in 10 attempts.
And I know the free throw shooting is an area they focused on improving coming into this season.
No good on the second free throw. Now Conley. Launches it. And the shot is good.
Нифига 3 очка забил.
Conley's got 5 points now in the quarter. And the first half ends in a close one.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
It's a lively Friday.
Давайте мы должны выиграть.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both
Да, надо выиграть.
sees Memphis take this one. Well,
Да, е. Наконец-то победа. Зашибись.
Congrats on getting a win in a really close game. How much does a game like that change the way you play in the closing moments, knowing that the outcome is hanging in the balance?
Ooh.
It really changes the way you approach things because you know how important every possession is. One mistake can cost you the game, so it forces you to be a lot more methodical about everything you do. Tonight, our team was able to keep that focus and make plays when we needed to, and really, you know, that was the difference for us.
Ладно, всем спасибо за просмотр. Подписывайтесь, ставьте лайки, оставляйте комменты. Всем пока и удачи!